the most profitable YouTube channel ideas for 2020. Hey guys, welcome to this video that's all about YouTube channel ideas. If you are excited about knowing what these channel ideas are, smash the like button. And whilst you're there, jump down to the comment section and let me know, if you were to start a YouTube channel today, what would it be? And let me know that in the comments section. Whilst you're there, smash the subscribe button so you can check out some of the new videos that we drop in as and when. So let's get involved. Let's get involved with this video today. YouTube channel ideas. Now, YouTube is one of the best ways to make money online. That's a fact. It's one of the easiest, the most accessible, the lowest barrier to entry. Literally anyone can get involved, even if you have absolutely no skills. I mean, just before I made this video, I just went on YouTube myself and just searched this topic, and I ended up watching this video that was about 20 minutes long of a guy who was talking about 4 huge YouTube channels that anyone can do. And it was basically him talking over pictures that he had drawn in paint of like stupid faces, and it had about 1 million views, and it was absolutely hilarious, to be perfectly honest. But as I say, YouTube is, anyone can get involved, anyone can scale a channel, anyone can make money with it. We spoke about this just last week, about the ways in which you can make money. So if you want to check out that video, there was a number of ways that I discussed that anyone can start making an income with YouTube. So that was really super cool. But before you start making a channel and you're trying to think of what your channel should be about, really there's 3 things to think about first, when you're trying to decide. The first thing is something that I call continued motivation to basically keep creating content. If it's something that you really have no interest or no knowledge about, you're going to struggle to continue to create the content. Over the years, I've made countless channels which at the time I was really interested in, and then over the course of time I've basically lost all interest in doing it. I've had channels where I've put hundreds of videos up and then that's it. I've just stopped because my heart wasn't in it. Okay, so you've really got to think about that. And that's the same for basically anything, literally anything in life. If you don't have, you have that continued motivation, why are you going to bother? So the second thing is the demand. If you create, I know that they always say, or they've said, if you build it, they will come, but that's not always true. So you got to think, if I do invest this time to try and create this content, is it possible that people are going to be interested? If the answer is no, then what's the point? The second thing is the competition. So if there is the demand, how deep is the demand for the specific types of videos that you're going to create? And obviously, there is a lot of categories out there where it's so deep that there's space for everyone. But for some things, there isn't. So just say things like reviewing the latest iPhone. I would say things like that, it's going to be very, very difficult for people to get involved unless they really, have 1, a bit of luck, and 2, they get a lot of money behind them to really get your videos in front of the big guys that are basically in bed with the tech providers. Okay. So before, whilst that's now that's out of the way, let's start talking about before we talk about the 10 best niches, let's talk about the 3 types of videos that do the best on YouTube, okay? And there's no doubt about this, right? The first one is reviews. So reviewing something. So as I say, the head of this video is all about making money online, making money on YouTube, okay? The best channels. if you're reviewing something, you are reviewing it with the purpose of directing someone to go and buy it. Okay, there's very few channels where people create videos where they're saying don't bother and there's nothing in it. And if there is videos where they're saying don't buy this, what are they saying? They're saying buy this instead. Every negative review that you ever see, or 99% of them about anything, they will be saying don't bother with this, here's my recommendation. Okay, so every review has a purpose of selling something. Number 2, tutorials. Again, very easy to do. If you know how to do anything, and this isn't just about tech or whatever, it can be, how to build a swing, or how to, practice meditation. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be about how to do something on your computer. It literally, how to sing this song, how to play this song on your guitar, how to tidy your house, how to cut your beard. There is a million different things that you can think of just off the top of your head, and show people how to do. Now, obviously, depending on what those tutorials are, will depend on whether you have the capacity to sell a product. So if it was, cutting your beard, you might have the different tools to do that. There might be different moisturizers, etc., etc. If it is how to, build a swing, there's going to be certain tools that you can link out to certain products, sites and whatever. Okay. Now the third one is journeys. Now journeys is a really interesting one, and it's one that people fall in love with, and they get, I can't think of the actual word, but they get absorbed into the journey. And when I mean a journey, I don't mean the journey to the local store, to buy some chicken. I mean life-changing journeys. Okay, how you lost weight, how you did this, how you went from nothing. And the beauty of why this is a great thing, category for anyone to get involved with, you can start the channel where you basically have nothing. So you can say, right, I have no money, or I have no skills, I don't know how to do this, I don't know where I'm going, but I want to do this. And you can, basically record your journey from A to B to C and so forth. And they work fantastically well. Okay, so now that we've gone through those 2 steps of talking about the types of channels that you may want to do, we're now going to actually talk about, the 10 most profitable niches, categories. Okay, so they are 1, tech. So, there is so many different pieces of tech, whether it is, your phone, your computer, printer, games, devices, tools, there are so many different things. Now, whilst I used that as an example before to say, if you're reviewing the latest iPhone, you're going to be in a sticky wicket. But, there are so many other different types of tech that you could be talking about, doing tutorials, reviews, or how you've used them, how you've progressed from one to the other, comparing them. There's a lot of scope there. The second thing is gaming. Now, we know that gaming on YouTube is absolutely massive. So if you like gaming, you can create a channel all about gaming. Obviously, it is an incredibly saturated market. So you need to really think about what differentiates you from every other Minecraft, FIFA, Call of Duty gamer out there, what you can be doing. Okay. Next one is stories. Now this is an interesting one. This is people that read stories, helping people to get to sleep, help people to relax. This is a wide topic, and again, it's something that anyone can get involved with. You can just create your channel, you can write your own stories, you can read someone else's stories. It's very, very simple to get involved with. Next one, for vlogging, something that not everyone's going to want to do, and not always the most easiest, because you really need to have something interesting. But as I said in the 3 at the start or in the middle, the second one is journeys. So vlogging your journey, whether it's a good journey, it's a bad journey, and you're just telling your story. All right. Next one's food, cooking. Now you can create videos about all different things. Now there are millions and millions of channels on YouTube about food, but there's always space for another one. I mean, I personally have an idea for a food channel that I may do myself over the next year, and we'll have to wait and see whether I actually have the motivation to do it. But I believe that there's plenty of space for, you know, creating the best recipes, recreating things, doing stupid things. You know, there is an incredible amount of space for food. Next one's fashion. Obviously, you need to be fashionable to start with, but you know, those channels do fantastically well. They're easy to monetize, and there's lots of people out there that are making a lot of money. Next one's health. All talking about health, whether that's fitness, other problems, meditation, you know, all things to do with health and well-being work exceptionally well, because, you know, people always have problems that they're trying to find the answers to, you know, and you build channels very, very easily if you have that set of skills. Another one's travel, talking about travel. Now this is kind of talking about the journeys and also talking about like the vlogging. But in terms of travel, you know, we know that we like to get out there. We like to go and do things, see things. It doesn't even have to be like, oh, you know, the 10 best things to do in New York, you know, the 5 things I would do in London, or whatever. It can be, you know, specific things that people are not necessarily don't know about. The things that people don't know about. It might be, you know, places that aren't the most popular, but, you know, they're really cool to go and check out. Okay. And travel channels have been about for a while, and they're another one that does really, really well. No, so we're going to the last 2 now. So the penultimate one is entertainment. Anything. We know that YouTube as a whole is entertainment, but if you're capable of doing something in an entertaining way and then engaging people, whether that is humor, whether that's sport, you know, it's massive. Okay. People like to see things where there's a continuation, you know, where they can keep checking back to find the latest. Okay. So if you know about that, that's something that you can do incredibly well. And the last one is the one that kind of brings everything together. Where particularly when we were talking about the 3, and it's education. You know, if you can teach someone to do something and show them how to do it and continue to give them that support, you know, education channels in every niche, every type of category, they do fantastically well. So we've now got to the end of the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you've got something out of it, smash the like button. And remember, you know, YouTube is huge and there is space for everyone to create some content and actually make some money online. So, you know, jump down to the comment section and let me know what type of YouTube channel you'd like to create, or the channel that you've already created. And we'll see you soon on another video.